GLM 5.2 is now available. It excels at long horizon coding projects as well as agentic capabilities, and it is an impressive new milestone in open weight models. So unlike GLM 5.1, GLM 5.2 actually has more reasoning modes, including high and max, which means it can do deeper and more advanced reasoning. It's an open source model, it is completely private on Venice, and it excels at powering agents and long horizon agentic coding. So let's dive in and build a sample app with GLM 5.2. Today in this video, we are going to build a brick breaker game in a retro CRT screen vibe like this. Prompt by prompt, we never have a single issue with this build in this video. It's really impressive. We are going to be using OpenCode in this video, an open source AI coding agent. To use OpenCode, you can either install it for your command line terminal. With this command, you can copy on their homepage, or you can actually download OpenCode desktop for your machine and run the app. And you're going to want to start a new project in OpenCode. And it's going to look something like this on the app. And you're going to click this menu to select GLM 5.2. Or on the terminal, it's going to look something like this. And you're going to need to type in /models to find GLM 5.2. And then we're ready to get started. You're also going to need a Venice API key, which you can generate on venice.ai in your API dashboard. So once you have OpenCode installed, you can launch it by just typing in OpenCode in any terminal. And now we want to run the /models command and find GLM 5.2. We want to select that with the highest possible thinking we can for the best possible results. And from there, I'm going to input my prompt. And I'm going to paste it, so it looks something like that when I paste it. But I'll show you what that looks like. We want to build the core of a playable brick breaker game. So like where you control a paddle, like an old retro game, and the ball goes up and down to break the bricks. And we want this all to be in a single HTML file with no external libraries, CDNs, fonts, images, or audio files. So we want this to be very clean and just work inside of a browser. And then after we create the base, we'll continue building on top of it. So I've copied that prompt, and you can get that below if you want to build with me. And I've pasted it here, and we have high thinking, GLM 5.2, and now we are building. And now it made our file. It's going to be saved right here on my computer, and there it is. It one-shotted our little brick breaker game. Fun. Okay, so that's part one. So now that we have our core game built, let's continue. Add a start screen, press space to start, and a you win screen when all bricks are cleared. Keep the retro green look and keep everything in one file. Press space to start. Great. And we're just going to have to hope that the win screen works, because this will probably take quite a while to win. It is fun and addicting. So now you see I can't pause it. So let's add a pause mechanism next. Add the ability to pause by pressing space. And then let's add a few tasks at once here. Add a second level when all bricks are cleared. The next level should have a new brick layout and a 20% faster ball. Show the current level on screen. And then, for demo purposes, add an Easter egg where if I press the S key, the ball speeds up to 2 times the speed, and gameplay continues as usual. And I just want to reiterate, this thinking here is very important. If you're not getting good results with something like this, GLM 5.2 is a great coding model. It is a seriously great model, but it needs high level of thinking to really get good results. Okay, our 3 features have been added. Let's do a hard refresh. Space pauses it. Great. And let's try our Easter egg with, yep, it's going faster now. Whoop, whoop. So next up, we're going to add a power up. Occasionally a falling token drops from a destroyed brick, and if you catch it, it widens the paddle by 50% for 10 seconds and it reverses. Okay, let's check it now. Let's see what our little power-ups look like. There's a power-up. Boom! And then it looks like I have a countdown, 5 seconds left. Oh, another power-up, multiple power-ups. All right, okay. Next up, we're going to add sound effects using the Web Audio API, no audio files. And we're going to add a persistent high score and a high score screen, and that will stay stored in our browser. Remember, this is still just one file, brickbreaker.html. We could look at the source and we'll see all the code is right here. It's not using anything fancy. But then after we get our game basics finalized, we're going to wrap up the whole thing in a fun little package. Now we have our high score, which is 0 because it hasn't been persistent. We have our sound. Great. So we're at high score of 100. We'll just let ourselves die here. High score 120. We start over. High score is 120. We refresh the page. High score remains 120. So there we go. Now let's have some final fun with this little project. And let's wrap the whole game in a retro CRT computer shell. A chunky dark bezel around the screen, a subtly curved screen with faint horizontal scan lines and a soft glow. Keep the green on black palette and keep everything in one file. So we're going to make it look like it's an old retro computer monitor. I will also take this time to invite you to join the Venice Discord. If you are a builder or creator and interested in private, unrestricted intelligence, it is a thriving community where you're welcome to come share what you're building and join the conversation. Okay, let's take a look. All right, there it is. You can kind of see it. We'll say make the shell a bit lighter so it's easier to see. Also add a desk and an old school joystick in front of the CRT shell. Once again, the one shot, it's a bit lighter. Then we have our joystick. Cool, we're getting somewhere. A window behind the monitor showing a cloudy day with occasional lightning strikes. It should help illuminate the CRT. And now I'm just taking things a little too far here. But I hope this was helpful in seeing what GLM 5.2 is capable of. Obviously, this is kind of a silly example of what you might want to actually create. But it's actually creating, it's not needing any help or guidance besides my simple prompt. So this is a big moment for open web models. So happy building out there. Make sure to subscribe to the Venice YouTube channel for more tutorials, and we'll see you in the next video.